could join us on this Labor Day special coverage. My name is Grace Ngang. Of course, we're going all round remembering the contribution of workers in the country. Quite a big day today on an event that is going to be spearheaded by President William Ruto. But of course, like I said, we are going to be discussing Kenyan workers, labor rights and policies, its impacts and way forward as we celebrate this Labor Day. Of course, it's also a sad day for the country as we mourn the passing of Kasipul Member of Parliament Charles Were, who was shot dead in the city last night. Those are just some of the stories that are also making headlines this morning. But on to the matters of the day, where as we celebrate Labor Day, I'm now going to be joined by Esther Diana, just to tell us what Kenyans are expecting this particular day, what they're expecting the president to address, and so on. Esther Diana, good morning. Trusting that you are well, perhaps you can tell us the preparations so far and what Kenyans are saying about this particular day.
Well, a very good morning to you. We're coming live from the Uhuru Gardens here, where the Labor Day celebrations will be taking place. And this is the 60th Labor Day celebration under the leadership of Kotu. And the theme for this year is around self-reliance in production as a catalyst for economic growth. And it is also important to know that the Labor Day celebrations traditionally celebrates the involvement, or rather the contribution of workers to Kenya's economy. And right now, as we anticipate dignitaries, including His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, will be accompanied by Kotu Secretary General Francis Atwoli, and alongside will be the Labour Secretary General, Dr. Alfred Mutua, and Nairobi's Governor Johnson Sakaja. Johnson Sakaja, I beg your pardon, is also expected to be here today. And before that, as you can see, Kenyans are coming in slowly but surely, and we can see them coming in from every other side. And to my other side is the entry point for the dignitaries, the VIP section. But right now, just to go back on the issue, the reason as to why we have the Labor Day celebration, to look into the welfare of Kenyan workers. And the Kenyan workers have been grappling with the high cost of living, high inflationary pressures, low salaries, or rather improper wages, and lacking decent working environment. And as recent as yesterday, we saw the statistical data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics showing that the inflation rates have gone high. So what this means basically is that the Kenyan worker, or rather the Kenyan citizen, is paying more for commodities. Kenyans do not have enough, or rather Kenyans have low disposable incomes. So that means they are not able to afford basic commodities like transport fare, food, rent, and as well as other utilities. And right now, as we give the feel of what is happening here, we're having celebration. Rather, the choirs are entertaining the crowds. Trade unions have also joined in. And as we look at the workers today, I'm here with a Kenyan worker today who is also a Kenyan worker who is also. So we have a Kenyan worker here today who is also rather interested or concerned by the issues of the Kenya's current economy, which has been going up in the recent past. And now, right now, this is Mr. Limo. Kindly come close. Mr. Limo is a Kenyan citizen who would like to weigh in on the status of the economy, how is the cost of living for him, and is life really bearable for him given the inflationary pressures. So kindly introduce yourself and tell us what do you expect today from the Labor Day announcements.
Okay. Mimi naitwa Panalimu, mkaaji wa Uasin Gishu County, Kapseret constituency. Sasa leo nimepatikana Nairobi. Holiday imenipata huko. Sasa mimi nikasema hata wacha nikuje nishuhudie Labor Day ile inaenda huko. Ndio ni mara ya kwanza kukuja. Sijai kuja hii masheria Nairobi, lakini leo niko na party. Imenipata huko. Nikasema wacha mimi mwenyewe nikuja nishuhudie nione vile iko.
Na pengine matarajio yako wakati Francis Atwoli ama rais wa Kenya atakapoongea, matumaini yako ni gani? Unahitaji kusikia nini kuhusiana na welfare ya wafanyikazi Kenya?
Okay, kwa welfare ya wafanyakazi kenye tunataka tu waongeze mshahara. Hii mshahara ya kitambo saa hii haifiki mahali. Ndio ukishika ile pesa ukikawa hakuna kitu utapata. Sasa tunataka tu waongeze ndio sasa ikuwe na standard ya saa hii. Ndio pato ni ile ile. Sasa ukikawa kwa hiyo pesa saa hii haisaidii chochote. Alafu kuna hii pesa inakoto pesa mingi sijui ni kwa nini. Sasa kuna vitu waliongeza ndio maana sasa ile mshahara ukipata bado inaenda chini.
All right, asante sana. And as you've heard him speak, he paints a grim picture on the issue of salaries and wages. Perhaps he is of the opinion that the current wages are not in tandem with the cost of living. The cost of commodities are high, but he decries that the cost of living is high, but he decries that the salaries are not corresponding to the cost of living. So that has been Limo speaking to us, and just before we all right, so I'm joined here by another Kenyan. He says I love my country and he's donning the Kenyan flag, and would like to hear from you. Pengine utuelezee kwa ufupi matarajio yako ni gani leo katika hii siku ya Labor Day?
Kwa majina naitwa Maina kutoka Murang'a County, na nilifurahia siku hii ya leo kwa maana ni siku ya wafanyikazi. Nimekuja hapa kusherehekea hii Labor Day na ninafurahi sana. Yes.
Na pengine matarajio yako ni gani kutokana na huu mkutano? Ungependa kurudi nyumbani, matumaini yako ilikuwa yapi? Na pengine utasema ukitoka hapa ni nini haswa unataka kusikia kutoka kwa rais wa Kenya?
Ningetaka maslahi ya wananchi kwa sababu wa Kenya wako chini sana, na nilisikia kuna vijana waliambiwa kuna kazi na kazi imekosekana. Ningeomba at least wafanyikazi waangaliwe. Asante.
All right, thank you very much. So indeed it's true, like going by statistical data, it is only fair to say that the state of employment in Kenya is very low. Many Kenyan youth are not employed. They are grappling with the issue of unemployment, and they lack a lot of disposable incomes, and it has become increasingly unbearable for most Kenyans given the inflationary pressures. And today, as we sit here and await the address from the President of Kenya, as well as the COTU Secretary General, we'd love to hear, or rather Kenyans at large would love to hear, what are the initiatives being put in place to ensure people get employment, to ensure that the cost of living is stabilized. So up until then, we'll keep camp here. The weather is particularly fair. We'll keep you posted as more unfolds, and we'll keep you posted on the dignitaries coming in. But as now, Kenyans are coming in, security is tight, and also we've seen trade unions coming in and some dignitaries. So back to you in studio.
Thank you so much, Esther Diana, for that detailed report. Of course,